Hey folks, and welcome into the Cam Rogers Show on this Friday morning. Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bombshell Friday coming out of Knoxville, Tennessee. As we come on the air live, it's 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We have breaking news, a developing story as we stand per reports from a local news station in Tennessee, Channel 8, CBS, reporting that Tennessee Athletic Director John Currie has been fired. He's been relieved of his duties in what has been a whirlwind, a story in which we are expecting a hire at some point. We have more firings. So, of course, you have Butch Jones being gone and now John Currie out of there among the athletic realm in Tennessee. There is the tweet that broke just moments ago. This is according to local news Channel 8. Vice Chancellor and Director of Athletics John Currie has been fired. Currie was named to the positions on February 28, 2017 and began his duties just a few months ago, ladies and gentlemen, on April 1st. April Fool's Day. Well, the joke's on John Currie now because he has been fired. This Tennessee coaching search has been an absolute debacle with many storylines going on that are mostly negative in regards to this coaching search. Some of the coaches saying, no, I don't want to go there. Greg Schiano debacle that went down, and Tennessee still in search of their next head coach. Look, they're losing another person among the athletic department. This time it's John Currie. And there have been a lot of conflicting reports about who is interviewing with Tennessee, who is not. Mike Gundy apparently was in talks with Tennessee. He didn't end up going to Knoxville. So this is obviously a developing story right now. This is a report, and we are tracking all of the details as we stand. Currie previously served as the Director of Athletics at Kansas State. Earned his master's degree from UT and served the school's athletic department in various capacities from 1997 to 1998 and 2000 to 2009, including his involvement in external operations, development, capital project management, marketing, and ticketing. He previously left UT in May 2009 to accept the AD position at Kansas State. Currie's first football game at the university while serving in his position as AD was on Saturday, September 9th, 2017, and his days were clearly numbered. This should not be too much of a surprise for the Knoxville faithful, if you will, because I feel that there have been a lot of negative reports coming out of that area of the state where fans and people associated with the Tennessee Volunteers have been frustrated. They've been really essentially angry at how this coaching search has gone down when you see big names such as Chip Kelly going to UCLA and Dan Mullen going to Gainesville to the University of Florida. As a Tennessee fan, you're sitting there frustrated, waiting for your big ticket item, your brand name hire, and obviously that has not gone down yet. And amongst all of that, all the impatience, you have this report, Tennessee firing their athletic director, John Currie. We have reached out to the reporter. There's the tweet right there that broke the story. And we will hopefully get her on either today or our future Cam Rogers show or a future show here on Chat Sports, because this is obviously a big-time story coming out of Knoxville. And look at this. Look at this picture. Welcome to the Tennessee Browns. That's where we are at this point in the Tennessee coaching search. Just reading some of the story here, according to local news Channel 8 here. Fast forwarding to Wednesday night when "Fire Currie" chants echoed amongst the Knoxville faithful as they took their disappointment to ultimate heights here, talking about some of the fans for Tennessee football. That was in the basketball arena that the chants went down. Students told local news 8 their passionate thoughts on the search for a replacement for Butch Jones, and most of them said the following: it's a train wreck, or we're just a laughingstock, or it's really embarrassing. That's what some of the students at Tennessee said about the current coaching search. Those are some of the thoughts reflected in the students' minds after what was really an exhausting week of searching for a new football coach. Since Sunday's debacle concerning the potential hire of Greg Schiano, The Rock on UT's campus has featured messages like hashtag fire Currie nearly every day, and it seems as though leadership within the University of Tennessee has fallen through with that hashtag. They have fired John Currie, and per the report, as you see right there on screen, Tennessee's coaching search and the challenges that they face with that have resulted in Currie's firing. This has been absolutely unbelievable. This has been unprecedented in college football, in my eyes. Just coupling all of the stories and you just kind of putting it all together, the Greg Schiano issue, now you have the AD being ousted. This is something that I have never seen in college football before. I don't know if the folks at home tuning into the program have seen something like this before, because this is absolutely amazing to me. And we've seen a lot of big names associated with Tennessee. Remember the groomers not too long ago? I'll be honest with you, John Gruden probably laughed at the prospect of going to the University of Tennessee. He's enjoying life, and maybe he's, leveraging his contract with ESPN because, he wants to get more money, and maybe he was in talks, quote unquote, just to kind of up his pay. So Gruden was a name thrown around. Cutcliffe was another name thrown around, head coach at Duke. Gundy, as I mentioned, Oklahoma State University, he's out of the picture. Jeff Brom of Purdue, he said, thanks but no thanks. And I don't know how much truth there is to this, but Clay Travis saying that there was a big-time misunderstanding with John Currie and the leadership there at Tennessee in terms of how much they wanted to pay Brom. Eventually, Brom said, all right, I'm out of here. You're not paying me enough. Dan Mullen was in the coaching search conversation with the University of Tennessee. Obviously, that is out the window. Chad Morris of SMU and Dave Doran of NC State. Obviously, he's staying with the Wolfpack, as reported recently. So all of these names have been brought up surrounding the Tennessee coaching search, and nothing has come out of it, really. And one name that recently broke, I would say yesterday, and Bruce Feldman had a story on it this morning, that Tennessee is really trying to focus in on Mike Leach of Washington State. So maybe he's the next name that could be surfacing here for the Tennessee coaching debacle that has been the last couple of weeks. So Feldman in his story saying, quote, word is the meeting with Leach, and this is funny, Tennessee AD John Currie lasted a few hours and went, quote, very well. How much does that mean at this point, right? With Currie now gone, according to reports, and Currie is the guy who met with Mike Leach, where do you go from here? Like, this is just unbelievable. So who picks up the slack from that point on, right? So with Currie meeting with Leach and saying it went very well, what happens now? Like, Mike Leach is probably like, what the heck do I do now? Like, what is going on? Do I even want to go to Knoxville at this point?